You should be able to see the game now. Okay, one issue that I have already with the game is that it's way too loud. Volume mixer. Cat lady. Put it down some. To 30, maybe. 30 seems good. New game.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
Suicide?
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it.
Sorry.
I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Chapter 1. House in the Woods. This whole game voice acted? Harvester Games presents. I didn't know that. I thought I had to read a lot. Oh, really? I need to walk? Okay. This is weird. It's kind of flickering. Press up to open interaction menu. Cycle through available options, but I can't use the mouse here? I was hoping that this would be a mouse game. Feels strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. So it's locked. Yeah. Is it post-apocalypse? Oh shit. Oh Jesus! Ambulance? This ambulance is blocking access to the tunnel exit. Maybe there's no exit at all. Let's see what's inside. Um. Okay.
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Don't like the level of sound in this game. It's seriously loud. Ah! Okay, so it's one of these games, huh? Look closer. It's me. A cold dead body right in front of my eyes. What is it doing here? Damn. I look so calm. Turn head. Professor, hello and welcome back. How are you? Yeah, the Game of Thrones dude. Tormund. My eyes. Just about one thing I like about myself. You have pretty eyes. Even now, they still shine a little. Little. Open mouth. A key. Open inventory. Okay. This is weird. What the fuck? Oh, same. Press F1 to F4 to quick save. Saving. Yeah, this looks like the detention game. Yeah, it's around the same area, I think. Like a point and click adventure. But the thing is though, I can't point and click in this game. That's kind of annoying. The game volume is just still a bit too loud. We're at 25. Nice. The game is called The Cat Lady. That's all I know so far, and that this character apparently killed herself, or tried to, at least. Examine. The hole has been boarded up with these planks. The sign underneath says emergency power switch danger. Look through. There's definitely something there. Can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Pull it. I'm not strong enough to pull them off with my bare hands. Okay. Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Come again. Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. Switch it on. How strange. There doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? This thing. But I need something to pull with as well. use this? No. Hanging body. Examine. My dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? My body's too high. I can't reach. Are you serious? Oh, untie. It would take me hours to undo this knot. Open. The door seems bolted from the other side. Holy Christ, what am I supposed to do?
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Oh! Wait. What a gruesome display. At least it's not my head stuck on the bars. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to follow that crow? Or maybe I'm not. I'm trying to follow the crow. Fuck this. Who's done this? Is there anyone else here? Pull out the knife. This is weird. Oh, I'm on the other side all of a sudden. What the fuck? Down. Use the knife. Look closer. Search pockets. Empty. I look like I'm just sleeping. ISO. Sleep. Gate key. Examine. Just a large rusty key. It's a large rusty key. This game is weird. One. Good. There we go. What the fuck?
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Death?
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
What is this place?
What is this place?
This, my
Why
dear,
don't need to see it?
is
Say
my
it,
humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
This is weird. I like it though. Sort of. It's super weird though. The music is like really intense too. Holy shite. Look at a lonely seashore.
Please don't touch
Okay.
anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Yeah. Hey, isn't that a bit drastic? I only lied that I was supposed to not touch the picture. Come on, lady. Calm down. Look at the old lady. Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all. Okay, so the game started out with us, or Susan, the character we're playing, telling us she was going to take suicide. So she took 34 pills, and she complained that the head started to spin around and shit. That's all we know so far. And that she likes solitude. Talk to her.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be. but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world.
Why is the Queen
So
of the
like I
Maggots
said,
German, by the way?
I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Is there
I'm sorry
anyone
that I'm
else
not
here?
talking too much now.
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
This is weird. This is so weird. I have another game by these people too, by the way. A game called Downfall. I have that one
What's your
too.
offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special, just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Come again?
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You find your purpose in life and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them.
Oh, it's 5 people.
Bring
that I
those
need.
deceitful
Holy
bastards in front
shit.
of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference.
The
Take
difference.
a chance to save yourself.
There's a lot of talking in this game. That's why I don't talk too much, by the way. So I'm hoping that's fine. Trying to get immersed in the game. So far, this seems really interesting. Really fucked up, though.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear.
Well,
And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive.
holy shit!
I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashford.
Jesus Christ, this is depressing.
I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak.
Ouch.
That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted.
Yeah.
Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
It's blackmail, you can't do that? You're realizing you're talking to a dead woman who's referred to as Queen of the Maggots, and you're dead yourself, right?
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Oh, Jesus!
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough
Sorry.
yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure.
Sorry.
I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Sorry. I don't... This is fucked up. Crucified. All alone. In one place that's changed it all. In one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Crowbar. Hold on. This game is weird, but I like it so far. But it is weird. Talk to me.
Susan, it's time to make a decision.
God!
The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but
Yes.
there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy.
3.2
Anyone can
liters,
do
so
it.
you'll die.
Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Wish me luck, strange lady.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
So the I'm guessing that if I blow out one of those candles, someone dies. Unimusha remaster hype? Yes, in 7 days? Or something? Isn't it 7 days?
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
Friday.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid.
Nice.
It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Okay, so we'll take this one. Strange, the flame seems strong and steady, but there's no smoke. Does it say that on everyone? Someone dies now.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
What the? How did I get back here?
Don't think you have to question this shit anymore. Strange things are happening. Just deal with it. Okay, so I think we're going back to the power station. I think that's what where we're headed now. Sound is still way too high, by the way. Why is this sound so high in this game? January 15th. That makes more sense. Hold on. Maybe I can do it like this instead. Tales of Vesperia is that Friday. Is that that's a remaster too, right? And top? Because now I can remove this thing with a crowbar. I see. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's the Xbox one, right? All this blood around the hole. Was someone hurt here? Which inside? Wall of flames, hello and welcome. Oh god. How are you? Oh, Lost Odyssey. The cat lady. Nice, glad to hear it. I'm doing fine myself, thank you. Holy Christ. There's a lot of like sharp, high sounds in this game. Chapter 2. This is weird. Second first breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art.
Oh, you
Thank
didn't?
you for noticing.
I haven't played it.
There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas. But my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just...
Wait, I played Lost Odyssey?
It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how
I'll
to
check it
help
after
you.
the...
Also, as a nurse
Thing is
yourself,
over.
you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
Fuck you.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
I didn't say anything. What the fuck? Lost Odyssey, I played it a month ago? 4 discs on Xbox. Am I really that forgetful? You sure I played...
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this.
I played the...
But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately.
The Lost Remnant.
I hate this place. Tell you
It's
what,
the Lost
Susan.
Remnant that
Can
I
I call you
downloaded.
Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I
Keep
hope
telling me that as well.
you've changed your mind about something.
Except for 80
Got to go,
instead of 18.
But I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Got the blood pressure of an 80-year-old.
Bad dream.
Try not to speak, he said. What the hell is going on here?
No. Just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
What's those dreams called? Isn't those dreams called something special? When you dream that you're falling and right before you hit the ground, you wake up. Isn't that called something special? What's your name again?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... I woke up here.
I'm not telling her
and
the
I
other
saw
shit.
you. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
What?
Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
What? Did you see this daughter of mine? I'm out of words. I can't even... What the
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone
What?
mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's unlucky.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
My cats.
Maybe.
That's unlucky. You tried to burgle someone and they're on the ground, lifeless.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
But
Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said.
so she's
Dreams are just dreams.
so she's one of those 5 people
But
that
when
I
you
need to
turn
do
into
something with.
nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Stop doing that.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want
Also, this
you
is
to
the
be
Dr.
as
X guy.
honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, fuck.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Oh shit. Am I supposed to answer how my childhood was now? Am I supposed to be... Chat, do you want me to be truthful about how my childhood was, or do you want me to just say what she wanted? Do they want me? Okay, fuck it. I'll try.
No, he wasn't a good father to me. He was a cold, scary man. Had this wall around him. I could never talk to him about anything. He wouldn't understand. He'd just punish me instead. Maybe it's his fault I got some wires crossed in my head, because he never loved me. I've always wondered what it feels like to have a loving dad.
Maybe it's not too late to fix things between you two.
It is. He's dead. Cancer. 6 years ago.
I see. But it isn't too late for you to put things right in your heart. Have you forgiven him?
Oh, fuck me. This game is making me uncomfortable now. Stop doing this! Yes.
Yes. What happened, happened. I see no point in blaming him forever.
Good. Clearly you closed this chapter in your life. Holding a grudge against your father would be holding a grudge against yourself.
How did you get to that crazy assumption?
Your father is a part of you, whether you want it or not. Children subconsciously copy their parents' behavior and recreate it later in life.
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree.
Why does that upset you, Susan? This isn't something I just made up. These are scientific facts which have been tested and proven over the years.
If you say so, fine.
You haven't really forgiven your father.
Come
have you?
on.
That's what it's all about.
I said, fine.
This is definitely something we have to work on in the future.
Shut up.
Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together.
Not everything, though.
She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting it. Another 8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now.
Thank
Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
This is... Okay. Pillow. Look under. There's nothing interesting under the pillow. Just looking at this pillow makes me wonder how many people have died in their with their heads on it. Sure, it's been washed many times since then, but it still sends a chill down my spine. Come to think about it, I nearly died here myself. Wait, I did die for a moment, didn't I? No, I don't want to lie down in the bed. Examine. It's full of latex gloves, 3 different sizes. Take it. Take a lot of gloves. There we go. Whoops. There was a sink here. It's already running. The needles are stuck at 10:08. Wait, what? Probably broken. Or maybe it just needs new batteries. Or maybe the time is standing still. Drug chart. Read. A list full of drugs for patients inside room 2. I guess that's me then. I'm on a lot of sedatives, it appears. The stuff they're giving me could knock out a horse. And give it a headache for a week too. I pressed too fast. How bizarre. Why would it want to give me all that? I'm not crazy. I know that for sure. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. Toilet door. Go to the toilet.
Hello? I guess I should wait my turn.
Can't go poo-poo now, apparently. Flowers. Smell. I don't like flowers. I really don't care what they smell like. Oh, shit. Take them then. No way I'm taking them. I don't like flowers. A bunch of chrysanthemums. I hate flowers. What the fuck? Side room 2. They must be keeping another suicidal nutcase in there. Or maybe not. Dirty looking pillow. There's nothing interesting on the pillow. I bet she thinks it looks those red glim grasses make her look attractive. I know her kind all too well, completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and close-minded. She really hates people.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Strangle her. How can this help me escape from this horrible place? Discharge letter. Take it.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
That's what I was going to say. Just don't leave them there then.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential
Touch them.
documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
You're
Who's
fucking
being
rude.
sarcastic?
Ouch! He's really rude.
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
Just let me go, asshole.
My name is Mary Smith. Let me through, please.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am. You should talk to the doctor first and come back with a letter and some form of identification.
Got these gloves, dude. Fine.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Bitch! Wait. Must be the patient from side room 2. God, doesn't she look confused? She seems very frog.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Oh, don't give me choices. Don't give me choices. Don't. Oh, shit.
Elizabeth.
No.
Fuck!
You're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that
Hello, Red
haunts
Lion.
me. A beautiful
Hello and welcome
name.
back, sir. How
But
are
I
you?
know it. Let me just think for a second.
Okay, it's not Elizabeth. It's Alice. Who the fuck is Alice?
Alice.
No,
Damn it.
you're wrong. Leave me alone.
Can I keep doing this?
If you really are the name...
But I know...
Mary.
No, leave me... If you really... the name...
But I know...
Sarah.
Sarah.
No. If you really are the name...
But I know...
Joanne.
Joan.
No, leave me... If you really are the name that haunts...
But I know...
Mandy.
Mandy.
No, leave me alone.
What? Everyone is wrong?
If you really... the...
But I know... I don't...
No, leave me alone.
This shit. Enter. Now I can enter the toilet at least. Bin. Search. I'll take one of these medication pots. Come again. Read. Please stop writing messages on the mirror. While we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high levels of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff, we all ask all patients to be considerate and help us keep the ward tidy. Oh. Collection. Toilet. Open lid. It's rather filthy. Haha! Video game professionalism. I can't look at myself. The mirror is cracked. A large shard of glass is lying on the sign. Take shard of glass. If they find it on me, they'll think I'm a complete psycho. But it might be useful too. I'll risk it. Bell, press.
Someone is coming.
It's her!
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Ah, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. Ah, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Oh, video issues? I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you, my good sir? Okay, fuck this. Okay. This John. Read. We need to read it. Anne Burton. Currently a patient inside room 1. It seems she has admitted herself into the hospital and is allowed to leave whenever she wishes. All she'd have to do is show this letter to the security guy outside. Take it. Yes! That's exactly what I need to finally go home. See ya!
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name band. I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Can I be caught with this? Side room 1. Let's enter. Not sleeping in someone else's bed. But what? Is that her? Is this the lady? It looks like someone I know.
If you really are a friend, the name.
But I know. Mary?
No, leave.
Okay. I need to find the armband of the lady inside in this room. But I thought it was this lady. Here, you want this?
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
But
Shall we swap?
Mother, I can't.
your mother is a douche.
If you really are the
But I know.
No, leave me alone.
What am I supposed to do with you? Here. I don't think she want an empty medication pot. Can I find medication somewhere? Take it. I really don't need any of these. I think I'd rather read a magazine. Hello. The most negative thing about the game so far is the audio. Because it's really hard to tell if the audio is at a normal level or if it's high or not. Because it seems like every time my character is talking, the audio is very high. But the audio of the people that I'm talking to is very up and down. And the music too. The music is like very much in the background here. But in some of the other places, the music was so much in the foreground that I had to turn down the sound. Because you can't turn down the sound in game. Looks like someone I know. Has to be something that I'm not seeing. I really don't want to sleep here. I'm not tired anyway. Okay. Fortunately, it's on Anne Burden's name. I have somehow tricked those guards into thinking that I'm Anne. Did I do anything with her when she...
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Can't you blame her?
If you really... Then
oh, fuck me.
No, leave me.
Okay. I'm dying for a wee ever since I woke up. Hold on, can I? Okay. What am I supposed to do? There's something that I'm supposed to do with this lady, but... Here, you want a glove? It's a clip-on hospital wristband. It's got my name, date of birth, and a hospital number on it.
Shall we swap on?
Mother, always. I can't.
Do you guys have any suggestions to what I'm supposed to do here? Okay, so my current objective is to try to get her armband. This lady's. Okay, let's go and talk to the lady at the desk again. What do you want now?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, alright?
But...
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Can I try to shiv the fuckers? Come on. I'll shiv you. Damn it! We've exhausted every option with her. Okay, so let's look at our items. We have the letter. Can I give her the letter? No, I can't. Woo! Go unclog the toilet again. Just to be assholes. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I've already got what I wanted. I don't have to do it again. Help!
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid. Please.
That's fine, that's fine.
It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
She's the crazy one. She's saying things twice. Take it.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Is this a stupid idea?
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Oh, shit. I don't think this was such a good idea. What the fuck? The toilet door. The room where I'm staying. Well, seems perfectly normal. Can I do anything else? Hold on. I want to see if I can do anything else before passing out on the bed. So hard to concentrate. This filled with drugs? Slice it. The red liquid is gushing out. I'll fill it with this drug. Okay then, let's go to bed now. Holy shoot.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, but we can drug the other lady now, probably. Hello, you want drugs? Here, look. Drugs.
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
How did I... Fuck me.
If you really are the name that haunts me.
But I know it. Let me just think. Alice.
No, leave me. If you really...
But I know...
No. If you really...
But I know...
No, leave me.
Trying every
If
name
you
again.
really...
But I... Elizabeth.
No, leave me. If you really...
But... Mary.
No, leave. If you really...
But I know... Joan.
No, leave.
Shall we...
Mother always... I can't...
Your mother told... Did anyone tell you that your mother was a bitch? So I have drugs now, but...
Is Liz here?
And who?
That young black...
I can't...
Okay.
Can you It's nearly time. I can't...
Beg your pardon.
Look, I'll come...
Sorry, Mom. We'll need to see a
Here.
Yes. Can I just...
Oh... I'll...
Am I? What is it exactly? And how did I get it? It's all a bit blurry. I can't really remember much. So, are we trying to drink this? Okay, Leroy! Okay. Probably kill me.
Go away. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
I seriously don't know what to do. Not sleeping in someone else's bed. Examine. Dirty looking pillow. Look under. Nothing interesting under the pillow. Can I be like a dickhead? Can I? Hold on. Turn. I was hoping that I could fill up one of the gloves with water. Throw it at someone. Nothing interesting under the pillow. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I'll try to give the nurse. There you go. Take this. I don't want her to take it. I might find a better use for this drug. What am I supposed to do? My mother told me to not accept gifts from strangers. Oh, she took another one. Open. Okay. What if I run hot water? Use this? Okay.
Someone is coming.
I really don't know what to do here.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
I'll have your name, so I can make a big fat complaint.
There is no need for that attitude. First, you are being disruptive when I'm just trying to do my paperwork. And now you are threatening me! Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. Now, forget that silliness and let me have a quick look at your wristband.
No!
Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, alright?
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
Uh-oh.
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you? Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Now we're here again. S-H-A. Is that like the name? S-H-A. I've done all that I need to do here, I mean. Because I can't enter her place. Bed. And there's nothing else here. Someone fapping? I'm already stuck, man. What the fuck?
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, but I don't know how, lady.
If you really are a friend, you will. The name that haunts me. A beautiful.
But I know it. Let me just... Sarah.
No.
What am I supposed to do? Have I read her drug chart? I haven't. It's a list of drugs for a patient in some side notes. According to this, her name, yeah. She's taken a lot of sedatives and has a long history of drug abuse. It seems that on top of that, she's taking methadone for heroin withdrawal syndrome. At the bottom of the page, there's a note saying she's actually a private patient who's staying here out of her own free will. Lucky lady. Guess it won't be as easy for me to leave the ward. So...
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept.
But... Oh.
Shall we?
Mother always... I can't...
11:40. Are all clocks broken in this hospital? I'm googling this shit. The cath lady. Hospital. Chapter 2. Susan sleeps and is like yes. Anne will tell Susan to leave her alone. This time, Susan may enter the bathroom. Use the toilet, which results in nothing. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Can I make this go faster?
Someone is coming.
Have you rang?
I...
Oh, you look
No.
fine, but I think it's... Can you... And... That's fine. Well,
Take drugs. Drugs,
that's
drugs,
it.
drugs.
You'll...
This seems very far-fetched, but I think this is
Now, go back to your
the
room
only
and
thing that
rest.
we're missing.
You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Wait. Okay, maybe this wasn't the thing that I was supposed to do after all. Fuck.
The drugs have... But I...
Hold on. Can I turn on the hot water here? Wait. Is it really that far-fetched?
Someone is.
Have you rang? I think it's Ken. That's fine.
I'm being drugged a lot now.
That's it. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
No, it's not. What am I supposed to do? Whee! May enter the bathroom, blah blah, and grab a shot of glass. Has the option to use the toilet. Player must turn on the hot water until the steam reveals the letter I'll. Until the steam reveals. Okay. The hot water just needs to run. I would never have gotten that. That's something that I never would have gotten. That seems very, very far-fetched.
The drugs have but
That you just need to wait. So her mother's name is Sheila, apparently. That's so far-fetched.
someone is coming.
Have you rang? I think it's. That's fine. That.
Okay, so now we know that some of the puzzles are fairly far-fetched. That you need to wait for certain stuff and bullshit.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
That should make it somewhat easier of how to approach puzzles in the future. Yeah, I can't do anything with it, so I'm guessing this only now gives me the option to answer that name. Enter. Hopefully.
The drugs have but
Progress?
If you really are the name.
But I know. Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Something's wrong with this place.
I think it's really nice here. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see.
I have it. I have it for you.
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my
I have the
name
red
band
stuff to
instead.
give you, lady.
Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. About these...
Oh yeah, I don't. We can swap our name bands, but it's right...
Yeah, but I know. Help! They're forcing me to talk to her.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already. Why are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy, that's all.
But
Feel like sharing? What's your name?
There is nothing to share. Everyone died.
What?
Everyone. And my treat, my red stuff, it's not the same. I keep lying to myself. I'm a mean little liar. Always have been.
What?
This vein, you see, it goes straight to my heart. That's why it hurts so much.
this is a weird game.
I wish I could. Just one more time.
One more
But it's
time.
all lost now. Everything. I was always happy to settle for a consolation prize, you know?
What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it. I drink it down. And my pain goes away.
My
Without
pain-
it,
They
I
have-
just feel so angry.
They
It's
obviously
like
don't
I'm
have a
going
pop filter.
crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
I
Oh,
have
they
it.
have it hidden well. You can't get there.
I have it.
Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Sure.
Poor woman.
Poor woman. I was stuck in a conversation with her for way too long. What about me? Give it. Here you go.
I found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now?
Yeah, give it.
Please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Take it. Get away from you.
Thank you for your help.
What was that? You cray cray. Wait. Why did she go to the left? Bye-bye. I'm out
Sorry,
of here.
Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge.
Here.
Yes. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, alright. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go.
Oh!
Can I go now?
Call the fire
Of course.
department.
Thank you, Mom. We'll
I
see
smell
you soon.
something burning.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Wait, what? Oh, there it is, the extinguisher. She can close that burn herself. Oh, storage room. Hello? Oh, it's locked. Oh. What the hell is that? Examine. It's a door to some office. Okay, it's locked. I still have gloves. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here now. Exit. Oh! Jesus.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Oh, shit. Shiver. No, you don't have
Give
a
it
shard anymore.
rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
My hip.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
You on the emo spree now?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you
Don't I
answer
have
me
your
as
emails now, too?
honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
You could say so. I have a cat, if
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
Wasn't she a nurse?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern
Red Bull?
medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Take a piss. Oh shit, here we go. I go to the toilet.
I go to the toilet. Doesn't everyone?
Fair enough. What is the next thing you do then?
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, damn it.
I just muddle through, I guess. Don't think there's any routine to it. It depends how I feel that day.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yes? Doesn't everyone? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
A gun. I wish I was better looking. Good friend, someone I could finally trust. Something to fight for.
Something to fight for, you know? A reason to go on.
There's always a reason to live. Sometimes we just don't see it that clearly.
Well, Doctor, I must have gone all blind then, because I can't see any.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Am I supposed to answer from her point of view or from my point of view? I don't get this. Because I feel like this game is getting into my brain. It's weird.
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Yes. Every night.
Every night. I take pills for that. There
Wait,
aren't
what?
any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Oh shit. I need to piss a bit, but other than that, it's fine, I guess. I feel like the whole world is against me.
Definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck, you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Okay, this is weird. Hey, come on. Game, don't be like that. This where my entire facade falls apart.
Well, I used to think about it sometimes.
God
Don't
damn
you
it!
think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. My job is to talk people out of it. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting fire to his house?
Wait,
I suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they do think about it.
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. That puts you in the minority. But of course, that's missing the point. Suicide is never the solution. There's always a way of solving whatever problem you might have.
I realize that now.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
oh come the fuck. Damn it. Oh, come on.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
This game hits like way too close to home. What the shit? Oh, come on.
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel
Ah!
better?
Come on! Are you serious? Music too.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Shoot. Seriously, this. I feel naked. What the hell? Game is weird. Could be anything.
It's hard to say. It could be anything. Sometimes it could be just little things. The way my hair looks, shoes I can't find, when I run out of milk. I get angry with myself for being clumsy, for not being able to cheer up and just get on with things, like everyone else.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Yeah, this is not cool anymore.
Probably nobody would come anyway. Can you imagine it? Now that's a sad picture. Loved by no one. Missed only by some cats. No tears shed for me. No flowers on my grave. But that's okay. I never liked flowers. I wouldn't miss that.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Ah, finally, I'm off the hook. Now I can detach myself from this again. Holy shit. That was fucking weird. Woo! Okay. Compose. Okay, let's go.
There's nothing to talk about.
I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
What? What the hell? I'm what?
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Oh! How was I supposed to know that? This is weird.
Hello, Susan. How are you doing, Mr. Susan? How are you? Come here, you son of a bitch.
Sorry. Am I supposed to do
What are we
anything
doing
now?
on the roof? Liz.
Wait. Is this like a suicide thing?
What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz.
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
What? Well, how? Oh.
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone else.
But, okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? If you really listened, you will remember this one.
Oh, shit! She hasn't told me any of that shit. My flatmate. She's a burglar.
She's a burglar.
A burglar, eh? You're full of crap after all. You never listened.
I did. I swear I did. I was really tired and drugged up when we talked, so I can't remember exactly what you said. But it doesn't mean I don't care.
You don't! Nobody does. My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
On your birthday.
Do you really think so? You're a liar.
Now come on!
You never listened to a single word I said. But it's okay. It doesn't really matter anymore. You didn't cause me this pain, this suffering.
You didn't tell me anything.
I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it while you still can.
No! After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you are absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
What in the hell? I wonder what it does. Probably kill someone. Holy shit! Hey, that wasn't that bad.
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. My dear little Susan can't miss them.
There it is.
Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
Oh. Dolls are creepy. Holy Christ. Insult. I wish it'd stop staring at me. Ask. Saw? Yeah. Yeah, that guy sounds like John Kramer. Isn't that his name? Is it a door to the right? The one I should enter?
Is the door to the right the one I should enter?
She was like, no, 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 no. Am I trusting her? Like Billy? Yeah, sort of. Open? Oh, I'm back here now. I think so. I think you're correct, Amundo. Now I need to blow out one more candle. Oh, it's 5 candles. And there was 5 people that I needed to do something with. Ugh. Calm down. Calm down. Don't do that. Please, no jump scares. The hospital body bag. This game is really creepy. Me again. Would have thought. Like the third or fourth time I see myself dead.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Uh-oh. He brings his victims down here in hospital body bags. It's the suicide note I wrote. Why would it put it up on the wall? My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Wait, that's it? Best suicide note ever. Another unlucky victim of the killer. This one looks like she's been dead for a long time. What? You'd never take things for granted, Doc. Maybe this just might be the biggest mistake you've ever made. Lucky I didn't sit on it. Still, this wooden leg might become of some use. Just needs a bit of an edge to it. Guys, she's cray-cray now. Nope. Take it and make sure he drops it in the shower. There's something here. Goblin. Yeah, don't drop the soap. Indeed. I'm going to make him or make him drop it though. Oh god. I've seen something like this before. The living paintings. Except this here is a dead body suspended on wires and tied to a chair. Nice slow
You're
motion.
gonna pay for this, you bastard.
Oh shit! I thought it was a picture. It's actually a person. Holy scheisse. Seems like he used a lot of makeup to turn her into this spitting image of Mona Lisa. Yes. Lady with an ermine. Take the doll's head. I could probably find some use for this. Danger sign. Seems this place has been closed down for a long time. One day, when they eventually demolish it, all the evidence will be buried deep under the piles of rubble. God, it's Liz. But it's impossible. I spoke to her last night. I tried to stop her from jumping. And yet, here she is, stuck on a metal rod. Looking like she's been dead for a lot longer than that. What happened then? Was it just a dream? Am I really going crazy? Or was she really there? Just already dead? Her pockets are empty. Take down. I hope at least you will find some peace in death. Locked. Can I pry it open? Not he. What the fuck? Game took a really weird turn. What the fuck? Is she preggo too? Another poor victim of the mad doctor. There's something shiny on one of her fingers. A ring. A metal nut is stuck on her finger like a ring. I could pull it off if the finger wasn't all swollen and stiff. The soap is dry as bones. It's covered in louder now. It might be useful for something, I guess. Can you stop that yelling, please? It's kind of disturbing. Thank you. Her limp body is positioned in the exact same way as the painting. It seems the killer used a wire to keep her head tilted to the side. Thank you for the host, Red. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. Let's open it quietly. Wrench. Might be useful. Thank you. I'm just having a very chillaxed stream. Oh.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words.
He's wearing a mask and a blindfold. He's convinced I'm dead and nobody knows about this place. Well, looks like you just made a big mistake, you arrogant asshole.
Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you. And yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me who understand the only pure and true form of art.
What? Is none of these things weapons? Bad idea. Not here. What? Oh, I haven't been here. A fake skeleton. It probably been used for teaching before it ended up here. Bolt? Take it. Easel. Doctor probably considers himself quite an artist. Workbench. Use. It wouldn't work. I need a weapon. I can build one here. Work. I could secure the top of the weapon now, so the saw is in place when I use it. Bolt needs to be secured in place, otherwise it will just fall apart. I'll just need to tighten it using some tool. The weapon's complete. I suppose it's time to go and see the doctor. Fear. That's it. I can take it now. Mace. What the fuck? What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
He finally got what he deserved. I hope he rots in hell. I've just saved this little girl's life. But why do I feel so angry?
Thank you. Thank you so much. He would have killed me. Like the others. The animal. You gave him what he deserved. Who are you?
They call me the cat lady. Now get out of here. Call the police.
Heavy metal!
I'm going home.
I think we're only halfway there or something. I don't know. River. I don't know though, because
Standing by the river, I wonder, do I need a stone?
because
No.
it goes from 6
My
down.
heart is heavy enough.
I don't know. In the chapter selection
It
thing,
will
it goes
drag
like
me
from
down for
6
sure.
and clicking down. Wide river. Finally, I'm back home. I will be safe here. First of all, I should wash off all the horrible memories of this night. I'm dying for a shower, something to eat, some coffee, a cigarette. I'd love to see my cats too. Let's just pretend for a minute that everything is back to normal. I survived, after all. Maybe now I can try to enjoy little things in life? Okay, yeah. I can do this, one step at a time. This is fucked up. Oh, it tells me in the corner what I'm supposed to do. Behind the follower thingy, and sub and whatnot. Open enter. What's the? Oh, okay. Take a bath. I think I'd better take a shower instead. Okay, fuck you then. Great. I must have run out of money on the electrical meter. I can't take a shower in the dark. I must get the electricity back on. There should be some money in my bedroom. Red gauge shows when Susan's mental state. It goes up whenever she gets upset. When it fills up, she will suffer a complete breakdown. What? Why is this the thing now all of a sudden? Balcony, chair, window, bare bedroom. There's some loose change in here. I better take it. £5? That all I've got left? Yeah. I won't get any more money for at least another 2 weeks. But where have I spent it all? Oh, there's a pack of cigarettes here as well. You're coming with me, my little poisonous friends.
What's this? Bills, 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 and more bills. How can I afford to pay these? I wish I'd never got out of that hospital alive.
Put the money in the meter outside the flat. At some point in my life, I must have thought I could fill the empty gap with this cat-related junk. Sometimes I think it's actually this clock that keeps me awake, with the constant bobbing back and forth. But I never had a heart to get rid of it. It was just a shadow. It's an all-electric meter. Instead of paying monthly bills, you simply put coins in the slot to credit the meter. There's no more credit left on it at the moment. What? Oh yeah. There you go. That should last for a few days if I remember to switch the lights off when I leave the room. What's the green thingy? Blue. Goes up when Susan is happy and satisfied. When it fills up, she will be able to relax and get some rest. Take the hat. Open. It's already open. Enter. There we go. What?
Standing by the river, I smile. Will I miss it all? No. I'll be glad to leave it behind and never come back.
That feels better. Now I should grab some food. When was the last time I ate? I'm starving. Wash your hands, lady. Oh shit. I need to do like trivial stuff now? I need an empty mug.
I don't need it right now.
Oh shit. Use coffee, friend. Drink one. Box of matches.
I should make a coffee first.
But take cheeseburger. Where's my mug? Hold on. Be a mug around here somewhere. Fucking annoying. Thought I put it away. Damn thing. I wish it just disappeared, but here it is, reminding me of the past. So she got pissed just because I went into that place. Oh. Not fair. Not now. An old cabinet where I keep books, mail, magazines, and wine glasses. I can't remember the last time I used these. I haven't had a drink since Eric. I needed to remember to close. I don't see where I can find a mug. I need an empty mug.
I should make a coffee first.
But I need a mug for that! Do I need to sit here for 60 seconds? Thank you. Just eat it. Just eat it. Have a coffee and a cigarette. I can't find my mug. Where's my mug? Oh, it's on the balcony, probably. Because she's probably smoking and... Mug! Take it. I had a girlfriend once that always forgot her mug outside, so that's why. Make coffee. What did it say?
Now it's a perfect mug of coffee.
Tastes great, it can only taste better with the cigarette. Rarely smoke inside. I had one in my bedroom before I took all the pills. Really, I don't like the smell of cigarettes indoors. I usually smoke on the balcony. Okay then, lady.
It's this damn bird again. Go away! Shoo!
These are for my cats. I always put the food out for them once they're here. Smoke. This bird keeps staring at me with its evil eyes. Could it be the same bird I saw out in the woods? I must get rid of it. I can't relax while it's here. Does it look like a right mess in it? Am I seriously supposed to make a scarecrow? Something is still missing. I need to make a scarecrow.
I don't need it right now.
But what? Something is still missing. What's missing? What did it say? Oh, I need a head. Boom! Get away from me!
That's right. And don't ever come back, you horrible creature. Miss Scarecrow here is going to guard this home from the likes of you.
I'll put out food later when the cats are here. Okay. Smoking the pancake. Cigar in the waffle.
I'm back in my old life. But how can I restore what's been broken for years? So far, nothing seems to go right. Every little thing is against me. Maybe it's my destiny to lose after all. And now those parasites. Like if it wasn't enough. But I killed Dr. X. And I saved somebody's life. That felt good. It's getting late. I should summon the cats now. I want to see them tonight.
Hey, I better. Okay.
Standing by the river, I close my eyes. One jump, and I'm there. No. Someone jumped after me. He will never be my friend.
Cats always pay a visit when I play the piano. It's really late, but do I really care? Wild river. Look at the bastards. Heyo. Ass.
Come inside, my darlings. I've missed you. And who's that? Teacup. I bet you thought you'd never see me again. Well, make yourselves at home. Dinner is ready to be served. Come on, everybody. Gather around. It's time for dinner.
These are for my cats. I will. Oh, okay. So what am I supposed to do now? Oh, there's one cat here.
You never eat my food, Teacup. Already
Fuck
had
you,
your dinner,
Teacup.
have you? No, I get it. I know. You're a good friend. The best friend I have, really. The only friend in the whole fucking world. You come over to keep me company and want nothing in return. I appreciate it. You should know. If you could know what I've been through lately. I've been to hell and back, my boy. But I'm here now. In my flat. Alive. And it's still the same mess that it's always been. I'm not sure how to deal with all this anymore. Don't know if I can. I wish I could be like you, at peace with the world, always smiling. Someone's at the door. But who could it be so late at night?
Yeah, I'm coming. Calm down. Calm down, I'm coming. Who the hell is this? Is this a security guy?
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what time it is? We've all had it with you and your bloody cats.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb anyone.
Some of us have to get up early for work. You think it's okay to make noise at this time of the night?
Oh, come on, don't exaggerate. I did play the piano, but only for a minute or two.
Enough to wake me up! And this is not the first time either! If this happens again, you'll see pest control stepping in, and it won't be pretty!
I didn't realise it was so late. I won't do it again.
Maybe you should get yourself a bloody watch then, yeah? There are other people living here, you know. People with jobs. If this happens again, you'll see pest control stepping in, and it won't be pretty.
Okay, fine. I'll keep it down. Good night.
Damn cat lady. They should lock her up somewhere. Fucking nutcase.
She's having a breakdown now?
In my head it's like hell. I don't feel I've got the will. In my head it's so bad. God, please wash me with your rain. In my head it's so strange. I can't remember any names. In my head it's like hell. And yet you
I can't control anything here, by the way. Did she slam the piano? Stirring up motherfucker. Oh.
Standing by the river, I'm thinking. Will I jump again? No. Behind the closed doors, I have fallen in love with the razor.
Oh. Bullet for Susan.
Cause I'm going somewhere and you're not coming.
He called the pest control now. What the hell is going on? Seems like a very run-down house.
I've slept all night and most of the day. Why am I still feeling tired? Someone's at the door. I really hope it's not him again.